Welcome to Integration Design for SAP Business Systems. My name is Frank Meertens, and together with Michael Krawzcyk, I will discuss the role of SAP Process Orchestration and SAP Application Interface Framework in an end-to-end interface design. At the end of this presentation, we would like you to have a clear understanding of how to position each product within an end-to-end integration scenario. To illustrate this, we will use an inbound customer order scenario. In this scenario, a customer sends a purchase order that in our environment will create a sales order. The process starts with a customer sending the purchase order. In our environment, this purchase order is received as an EDI message. The EDI format of this message is then converted to an SAP IDOC format. Next, it is transferred to and received by the SAP business system. Then, the existing business logic processes the information inside of the message, and when the processing is successful, a sales order is created. Receiving, converting, and transferring the message is the task of the middleware, in this case, the process orchestration instance. Receiving and processing the message and creating the sales order is the task of the business system. The typical user of the process orchestration environment is a technical user, while the typical user of the business environment is a functional user. Middleware technology like SAP Process Orchestration provides a framework for technical users to build and monitor the technical side of interfaces. The framework concept here unifies the skill sets that are required to build and monitor the technical side of interfaces. The SAP Application Interface Framework provides those same advantages on the business system side. The framework here unifies the skill sets required to build, extend, and monitor the functional side of interfaces. And all of this independent of the underlying technology, such as iDocs, web services, or files.
Each of those two tools, that is, process orchestration and AIF, has its own role in a typical EDI interface implementation. Process orchestration is responsible for such activities as connectivity. Using its own set of adapters, process orchestration can connect to any source system using many types of protocols. Message format conversion. With the use of the graphical message mapping tool, converting any type of source structures into SAP backend system formats like iDocs is very simple. Security. Process orchestration supports all security-related aspects, like connectivity to the internet, message signing and encryption, of any integration scenario. AIF can facilitate such tasks as value mappings, conversions of fields, for example material numbers, which are being changed very frequently. Data validation. In case the message needs to be validated before getting posted, there is no need to implement the validation within the enhancement or a user exit of standard programs, as AIF give us a perfect solution for creating a reusable set of validations. Also, the monitoring and error handling parts can be divided according to the role of the user. Technical monitoring done in process orchestration in most cases will be done by a technical user or administrator, who will have to deal with many types of connectivity issues. For example, the password on the source server got changed or the certificate expired and the adapter just cannot fetch any new messages. Again, on the other hand, many integration-related errors will happen in the business system, and in this case the AIF would be the proper tool to handle them. Master data maintenance. In case the material number for the conversion does not exist and needs to get populated. Data validation issues. In case one of the fields contains an incorrect value, The business user needs to get notified and take some quick actions. Reprocessing. Sometimes a message will get stopped because of other transaction taking place. Then the business user needs to decide if the message should get automatically reprocessed, or is this a customizing related issue and the message needs to be reprocessed manually. To briefly summarize the presentation, in order to create a solid interface, in most cases we need to realize the difference between the technical part and the business part of the interface, and both of them need to be carefully designed. SAP delivers tools for both of those parts. SAP PO for the technical part and SAP AIF for the business-related part of the interface. So before starting any build of a new integration scenario, we should try to go with a three-step approach. At first, identify the strengths of each framework. Then, use the appropriate tool to minimize custom development and improve maintenance. The last step is to monitor issues and correct them in the environment with which the user is most familiar with. This presentation was delivered for the International Focus Group for Integration. We hope you've enjoyed watching it, and we kindly ask for any feedback. Thank you.